Hi guys, my name is Mark James Beach, but a lot of you may know me on YouTube simply as OSG Nightrider, a gaming content creator. Now folks, I just want to quickly come on here and state for the record that I do sincerely apologise that it's taken me ever so long to make this video, even though it's been around about a month since I last uploaded a video to this channel. The last video that I uploaded was a game simply called Final Fight 3, which was a gaming video. But guys, this is not going to be a gaming video or any sort of video that you normally see on this channel. This is going to be an update video to fully explain myself, where I've been for the last month and why it's taken me ever so long to come out with this video now. And as you may already realise guys, I'm not in my usual setup, and that I'm going to get to throughout this video. I will fully explain myself about the whole situation throughout the whole of this entire video. Now I'm quite aware that most of you are going to be asking me, OSG Nightrider, why are you not in your usual setup, what's going on? Well, it's pretty simple guys, to give you a bit of context. Recently I've had to move out of my house and move in with my mum, temporarily until I can get somewhere to stay, somewhere else to live, due to an incident that occurred on May the 1st this year, around about 20 past 10 on the night time. Now you'll probably be thinking to yourselves, what fucking incident? What the fuck did you do? Well, it's not what I did guys, it's what happened to me personally. And I'm going to give you the backstory to that right now. Now the backstory to this guys is that a few weeks prior to this, before this incident even took place, I was leaving my house around about 11 o'clock, coming to 12 o'clock to come down here to my mum's to jump the bus, right? But a few weeks prior, there was two yobs. Now for those who don't know what yobs are, they're a group of youths in their late teens. Now, these two individuals at the time, every time I was leaving my house to go to the bus stop, these little yobs were trying to shit talk me. At the time, I never responded to these individuals. I was keeping myself to myself at the time, but on a few occasions they were trying to get my attention, trying to resort to talking shit to me. But then eventually I ended up speaking up. Now the reason why I spoke up in the first place is because it wasn't just the fact that I didn't like the fact that I was ignoring them, you know, they was trying to get my attention. It's the fact that because on one occasion they was eating fucking kebab and chips or what the fuck they was eating, right, at the bus stop, which is a bus shelter just opposite from where I was. But then as soon as the 63 bus comes around the corner, as soon as I was about to get on that bus, the one individual tried to chuck a paper bag towards me, but then misses just a few meters away from my feet. But then I jumped the bus. But I thought, you know, I'll brush it off. I thought nothing of it, but it wasn't until a week later where I see these individuals again and they're talking shit about me again. So that's when I spoke up and asked them what the fuck was it all about, and them chucking a paper bag at me. Then the one individual starts fucking mouthing it off, threatening me, etc, etc. When I say that I got threatened, the one individual was saying something along the lines of, yeah mate, you got a fucking problem with bruv, yeah, you gonna do something, are you? Yeah, I got a knife, I got a fucking knife, I'm gonna come over there and stab you up mate. I'm gonna slap you the fuck up, I'm gonna slap you unconscious. Stuff like that. Just fucking childish petty shit. Now, me personally, I didn't even say a single fucking bad thing to these idiots. I was just simply asking a question, but they go and take it the wrong way and start acting up like a bunch of fucking idiots. At the time they were smoking weed on that night because obviously I could smell it. I saw the one kid smoke it, the one who was giving it large to me. But then out of pure instinct, I was holding my phone in my hand, ready to call the police because I did not know at the time what these lot were going to do to me, or if they had any intent on doing anything. But there was two occasions on that same night where the kid was trying to walk over to me, trying to start something. So even though I had my phone in my hand, he threatened me by saying if I was to phone the police, he was going to come over and he was going to stab me. So At the time, I didn't know what to fucking do. I wasn't scared to phone the police, so I just making sure that he wasn't going to come over and do something because I was literally hell bent on actually phoning the police. But basically, he was coming out with the threats by saying, "Oh, if I was to phone the police, I guarantee I'm going to stab you before you even get here." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." But before that, right, he was coming out with all the bullshit by saying, "Oh, my dad works as a cop." Yeah, go on, ring him then. Would you like his badge number? Would you like his ID? And shit, I was going, "Go on then. Give us his fucking badge number if he works as a fucking copper, and I'll try and fucking see if I can contact him." But again, I don't want to call his fucking bluff because I didn't believe a fucking single word that this cunt was saying. He was coming out with the fact he was talking this shit, right? Saying, "Oh, his dad was working as a copper." Then he was fucking doing a complete 180 by saying, "Why don't you get to fucking know me a bit more?" And I was like, "Why do you want to get to know you lot for? I don't even fucking know you lot. I don't even want to know you lot." But then the little bastard tries to offer me weed, and I was saying, "Why the fuck do I want that for? Does it look as if I'm a fucking drug head?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I thought, fuck off. That's what I said to my Tom, to fuck off. And then, obviously, he's going out bullshit to his mate by saying, "You know, look at me, man. I'm fucking shaking, man. I'm shaking because I'm pissed off. He's pissing me off, man. I'm going to fucking slap the dickhead." And all that fucking shit. He wasn't shaking because he was pissed off. He was shaking because he was shit scared. Because he didn't know what I was capable of. Not saying I was going to hit the fucking cunt because I had no intent on hitting this kid. I had no intent of even doing anything to this kid maliciously or anything like that. I didn't want to cause any harm to these people. They were just kids at the time. I assumed they was young kids because that's what they were. There was a group of yobs in the late teens, but then the little fucker verifies his age to me after me asking him how old he was. He stated for the record that he was 18. But then I hear his fucking mate in the bush shelter laughing his arse off, obviously fucking like a hyena, making a joke of it. So I fucking popped up to the other lad who was laughing in the bush shelter. I said, "I don't know what you find it funny for." And he's going, "You what, mate?" And I said, "You fucking heard me." And then he goes, "Oh no, not being funny, mate. We're just here fucking chilling. You're the one who fucking is coming over here starting shit." And I'm thinking, how am I fucking starting shit? You lot pretty much fucking started me for the fucking past few weeks when knowingly I never even said anything to you lot. I didn't even mention nothing to you lot. You were the ones that would try to stir shit with me. So get your facts right. But then his mate popped up to the fucking lad who's mouthing off originally by saying, "No offence to mate, right? But if he touches you, as in if I touched his mates, right, he wouldn't be able to do anything." Yeah, like I was gonna bleed that load of bollocks. I'm not being funny, but it's obvious to me that these fuckers had a motive. They was out to start trouble because I find it pretty fucking odd and pretty strange how they was targeting me for some specific reason. They was out to cause shit, and I was gonna do absolutely anything in their power to do something. But it's nothing compared to what was about to unfold on the events that night of May 1st. However, I will get to that in just a second, guys, but let me just finish this off first because it's very important that I give you all the context to this story. On the same night he was mouthing off and threatening me, right, he tries making a joke saying, "Ah, yeah, you got kebabbed." And I was saying, how the fuck did I get kebabbed when knowingly, when you threw that fucking paper bag, you fucking missed. You threw it and you fucking missed. It was like a swinging miss. You silly bastard. That's what I fucking said. And he didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that, yeah, I put him on the straight and narrow by saying for the record that the paper bag never even fucking touched me. So the fact that he was to try and fucking poke fun of me for that is fucking stupid. Anyway, as we exchange words verbally towards each other, the 63 eventually comes around the corner, right, where the little scumbag in the grey hoodie with the blonde hair, looking stoned as fuck, and that's the exact same person who was threatening me, who said he was going to stab me, right? The 6'3" comes around the corner, but he says to me, tries making a point of it by saying to me, right, "You're fucking lucky, mate. You hear me? You're lucky." And I was going, "Am I really?" I said to him, "You lot ain't even fucking worth it, so I don't know why you're wasting your time with me. It's not as if we're gonna fucking hit you." But then he comes walking down the fucking road, try at the fucking big un, right? He tries to get in my face, but then the fucking doors open the buzz. I said to him, right, "See ya, bye bye, bye bye." And I was just taking the fucking piss at him at this point. But then he goes, no, come on, mate. I got a knife. Look, I got a knife. I got a knife. Come on, I got a knife. And I was like, yeah, do I really give a shit? I saw a knife, right? It was a little farty fucking thing. It was a farty little blade. It wasn't even that big. It's not as if it was a fucking machete or anything. No, it wasn't. It's just a little farty fucking little penknife or whatever. It wasn't even that sharp, to be honest. So I thought nothing of it. Jumped on 6-3. Then went on with the rest of my nights. But then, however, coming towards May the 1st, I am going to get into that now, don't you worry. I'm going to get into that right now. Because this is where it gets interesting. On the days leading up towards May the 1st, I was resorting to taking different routes to avoid these idiots. Because at the time, it's not that I was scared of them or anything, because at the time, I was going to put myself in that situation where I was going to get myself arrested because of someone else's doing it, right? Knowingly, I informed my family about this situation. I was told by my own mum to avoid them, to try and take different routes to avoid these idiots. And that's exactly what I fucking did. So, on a few occasions, yes, I was even around about that time, around about 11:45 on the night time, and a few times I was successful to avoid them. Because at the time, I was not going to put myself in a situation where I was going to assault a few fucking teenagers and get myself arrested. However, right, it wasn't until on May the 1st, around about 10:20 PM, I took a risk by walking out my house and walking down, reaching the close, where all of a sudden, even though I was carrying an Iceland bag, and I was wearing my blue bandana, right, I sort of walked into them, not knowing what they was going to fucking do. But however, I had a hunch on where they was going with what they was going to do. When I say that I walked into them, I didn't intentionally walk into them, as you may think. And a few days leading up to the incident, right, I could hear them by the same bus stop, right, with a few other kids, right, planning something, asking where I was. But then, obviously, a couple of these kids obviously told these lads to go and fuck themselves because they was wasting their time. Even I heard it, because obviously at the time, when I was walking through the archway where Richard the Close was, I apparently was spotted, but at the time I was wearing a hoodie. I didn't reveal myself, but they must have recognised the Iceland bag in my hand. So technically, these individuals must have planned this out in advance. It does feel planned because at the end of the day, right, considering that I was taking different routes, they was more likely trying to find out exactly where I was going to go. So, on the off chance that I was going to be in the area, even though I know full well that they live local to where I was living at the time, they was so hell-bent on getting hold of me to do something fucking stupid, and that's exactly what they did. Now guys, please hear me out, because this is very important, because I don't want any of you getting the wrong idea when I say this. When I say it was severe, it's not as severe as you may think, even though it does sound very severe because there was a knife involved, right? It wasn't as severe as you may think, right? On May the 1st, around about 10:20 on the night time, I took a risk by walking out my house, reaching the close. Is literally straight on from where my house is. I left my house, locked up as I normally do, with the Iceland bag in my hands and that. I was wearing my blue bandana. I just walked straight down, just crossed the road and walked straight down. I didn't take the first right, but the second right as I walked further on down. I turned right, went to walk down where you got a few houses, and just as you walk through this little, it looks like an alleyway. It's like a building with a door. It's like a missing door, but basically it's got a metal fencing, right? You walk straight through and you're onto the main road. You go onto the part where the main road is, right? They was obviously waiting there for me. But then the silly fuckers come from that way. They're just standing there because I fucking saw them. they just thought, okay, yeah, we'll just walk up. And then the scumbag, the same fucking idiots, right? But notably, the one kid who's mouthing off, yeah, the one who I just described, wearing the grey hoodie with the blonde hair, looking stoned. He fucking walks up with two other lads, right, going, hey, bro, it's you, bruv. Yeah, is it you? You at the bus stop? And I was like, eh? I was like, what? I was baffled because I'm thinking, hang on, you should fucking know who I am because it's obviously you fucking see me and you was fucking mouthing off to me. I didn't say fuck to him, I just went, eh? Thinking, is this guy a fucking idiot, right? But at the time, I was like, yeah, what the fuck do you guys want again? And I was like, no, yeah, it's you, innit? Yeah, remember you talking fucking shit towards me, man, and you're gonna apologise. I was like, apologise for fucking what? And he's going, no, man. You called me a fucking dickhead. And I thought, you know what, fuck this. And then he tries to walk, listen, spit up past him. He goes, oh, no, don't do that, mate. I'm thinking, what the fuck you fucking playing, you little prick? And I'm thinking, he's going, no, none of that. I'm thinking, fucking weirdo. Fucking acting fucking gay. I mean, I've got nothing against gay people. This kid was actually a bit fucking sus. But then it was clear to me that he wanted to start something. And then obviously he's going, yeah, come on, man. You're going to fucking apologise to me, man. You're going to fucking apologise to me. And I was like, apologise for what? And then he goes, and he gets his fucking hand, smacks up the face once, obviously. So obviously I had my phone in my hand at the time. Then obviously he got my phone like that. Then he slaps the fucking phone in my hand and it fucking flies and hits the fucking pavement. Obviously looks like a road, but then he slaps me again. And I said to him, right, even though I wasn't going to do nothing at first, then I turn around to him and says, I fucking dare you to do one more time, I fucking dare you. And then he fucking does it. Then I rush him. Obviously, then I actually scratch my fucking kneecaps on the fucking pavement. Then I quickly grab his fucking both legs, lift him up, I run a bit, and I slam him to the ground. But then, when I slam him to the ground, obviously, he pops into one of his mates going, yo, bruv, your quick pass was that quick. And then, obviously, he had the little fucking blade in his hand. He's fucking grabbing the little pin off. And he's going, poking my fucking head, like poking the back of me, going, all that fucking shit. And I'm thinking, even though I didn't, honest to God, guys, I didn't even fucking feel it. I could feel the pokes, but I didn't feel no pain. Unfortunately, I know it's a bit weird, right? So it must be fucking wrong with me at the end of the day. But, however, I went to lean over to him and punch him repeatedly in the face. Like they do in the UFC, you know what I mean? I went to do the ground pound shit, but then I figured I'm not going to do that because I don't want to go too far because I could end up getting arrested for this. So I defended myself at that point. Even though the kid fucking stabbed me, the two little morons think it would be a good idea to kick me and stamp on my fucking legs, even though it didn't already do fucking shit. So obviously I got off the fucking floor. I got off the kid, right? Then I popped to the fucking other lad. I went, yeah, you gonna fucking start, yeah? Then the fucking kid backed off. Then the other one backed off, right? A bit. They just fucking backed away from me because they obviously thought I was gonna hit him. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. So then the kid in the grey hoodie, the one who was fucking stabbing the fucking old blades mate, obviously, he slowly goes off the floor, looking shocked as fuck. And then, obviously, I get my fucking hand, right? I get my hand and I do that, touch the back of my head, and I look at my hand and then a little trickle of blood, nothing too serious, right? And then, my apologies guys, I just had to move the camera a bit, because, yeah. Right, as I was saying, then after I do that, I didn't see him recording me on his fucking shitty phone. Obviously, he had my phone in his hand at the time, but he records me, and then he said something along the lines of, that is what you get, mate. See, this is what happens. Don't do it again. I'm thinking, you fucking what, mate? I didn't say anything, I was looking at him thinking, you what? Do what? And then, obviously, you know, his fucking mate pops it to him and goes, has he apologised to you yet? I'm thinking, oh, here we fucking go again. Then, obviously, the dickhead in the
great idea, obviously, guys. Oh, because I'm generous, I'll give you your phone back. I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck are you doing that for? You've took it, so why are you going to run off with it? I mean, you done what you fucking did, so why you just fucking take it? If you're such a fucking badass, I mean, you got nothing to lose, right? Have you? I mean, you took my fucking phone, and obviously, right, when the fucking dickhead was slapping me, one of his scummy mates took my band off my fucking head. Obviously, I know it's because I saw it in his fucking hand. He was refusing to give me my bandana back, and he was asking me, one of these other scumbags, what he was saying, why is it blue, mate? I'm thinking, what's it to you? It's not like bandanas are part of gang culture no more. I mean, you can look up for your fucking self, obviously. For those who say that bandanas are still part of gang culture are fucking stupid, because I know it's for a fact. I mean, I'm not being funny, but we're not living in the olden days. This is a new millennium, the 21st fucking century. Bandanas are totally alright to wear now. They're no longer offensive, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why fucking cons like this, right? Oh yeah, you're wearing a bandana, so you must be a gang member. Oh, fuck off, idiot. I see people out there to this day wearing bandanas for the summer. It's totally fine to wear bandanas now, but again, what the fuck does that have to do with anything, you know what I'm saying? My point is this. They targeted me for no apparent reason. Knowingly, I was minding my own fucking business, but a lot of mistakes were made that night. The first one being is stabbing me, causing grievous bodily harm, which could be, in one sense, attempted fucking murder. Because let me put it this way, right? If that blade would have went anywhere else, such as my chest, or my throat would have got slashed, yes, I wouldn't be here today. But I am lucky that I'm still here, telling this exact story to you now. But also, the second mistake being is that the fact that they took my phone, why didn't they run off with it? Why did he give me my phone back? Dumbest fucking thing to do, isn't it? Because in that way, they gave me the ammunition to ring the fucking police, even despite the fact that they recorded me. The aftermath, they walked away, so that gave me enough time to dial the emergency services and point across to them. But however, right, during the little phone call, the fucking dickheads thought it'd be a great idea to walk back on themselves upon hearing me on the phone to the dispatcher, knowing I was reporting them for what they did. However, the three dickheads come back, one of them grabbed my wrist and was saying to me, oh no, I just want to see you on the phone too. Who are you talking to? And then I turned to the dispatcher and said, oh, they walk up to me now, oh, they got me. Oh, they're grabbing my wrist and shit. I wasn't saying in a panic. I was just fucking putting it across, oh, they've fucking come back. Now he's grabbed my fucking wrist, and then upon hearing me saying that to dispatcher, no, I was on the phone to, they fucking panicked and they fucking ran like a bunch of pussies. But however, that wasn't out of the area just yet. They ran somewhere on regional close and they hid there for a bit until the phone call ended. As soon as I got off the phone to dispatcher, because obviously they tried to put me through to the local police department, right? As soon as I realised I was off the phone, they could be seen by me running away once again out the same place from where they originally had come from. So I popped up to them. Upon me seeing them running away, I turned around, started shouting towards them saying, yo, where you lot running to? Why are you running? Why are you running away? Don't run away. And I was fucking taunting them, hoping for them to start again, go for round two, but unfortunately they fucking ran out the fucking archway. And I wasn't seen again for the rest of the night. But then I had a phone call back from the police asking me where I was. I gave the location, and then about nearly an hour later they come and picked me up. They asked me where I wanted to go, but upon me knowing of the injuries I sustained from the incident, right, the dispatcher was asking me, do you want to go to the hospital? At first, I refused because I didn't think it was a big deal. I didn't want to stress my fucking mum out at the time. But then, because knowing I got stabbed, I thought, alright, if it makes you lot feel better, right? Even though I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I mean, it can't be that serious, right? Even though I was being a bit naive at the time. I thought, okay, why not? But I'm not going to get an ambulance. I'd rather just fucking go there in a fucking police car if that makes you feel any better. But basically, they got an ambulance. It wasn't an actual ambulance. It was like a police car ambulance. It was one of them little ambulances. But basically, the police got to me first. But then, obviously, upon us going out of the area in the police car, we drove to where the ambulance was because the ambulance was waiting in an area for me. And the police officer just turned around to the paramedics and said, oh, don't worry, we got him in the back of the car, obviously. So that's the paramedics is the one to take a look, and asked me if it was okay. I thought, yeah, get over and done with, obviously. So they looked at it, and I said it was 2 puncture wounds. It weren't as serious, but it would require either super glue in my head or stitches. So technically I went to A&E on the same night. But first of all, I had to come to my mum's, which is here, right, and explain to her what the fuck happened. She was completely distraught. Everyone in this house was fucking distraught upon hearing it. And my mum was saying to me she was getting all fucking upset at, which she had every right to. She was saying to me, I fucking had an idea. This is gonna fucking happen. And all that stuff. You know, she had every right to be upset. But she even said to me, right, just get your ass down the A&E and get yourself fucking checked, get whatever it is you gotta get done, and come straight here. But then, obviously, the police sent me to the hospital. Obviously, they was coming back. Obviously, I didn't wait in the A&E long enough. I mean, I must have been waiting there about half an hour. Then I got seen once, obviously. But first of all, I had my blood pressure taken. Then, obviously, a few minutes later, I was called by a doctor. He checked me over and he explained to me, oh yeah, it don't look bad, but he might have stitches. So I thought, fuck it, fair enough. So I got sent back into the waiting room, and then by approximately 20 minutes after that, or 80 minutes, I should say, I was seen by the doctor again. So I got called back in. So then I had to lie on the bed, and I showed him some of the injuries I sustained, including defence injuries from the night. Obviously, I explained to the officers, including the doctor, that yes, I defended myself, but obviously I was limited because of me holding a bag in my hand, which is an Iceland bag. Yes, I was limited. I couldn't really do much, and besides I didn't want to do that much because I was kind of the fact that if I did do anything other than fucking flooring the kid, putting him on his fucking ass, or to get arrested for fucking assaults, for which I didn't want to go too far. But the officer said to me, I was well within my right to defend myself, because even the officer was pissed off with them, what them fuckers done to me. The officers even said to me, I was well within my rights to fucking defend myself. Because obviously, anything could have happened to me. But again, upon me having the stitches, obviously, I walked out of the hospital, obviously. But then, because I didn't know where I was fucking going, a few women, obviously, saw where I was going, and I was concerned for my safety, knowing that there shouldn't have been. They come from the shots because one of them was smoking a vape pen, and they all came out to me asking me, are you okay? He seems to be walking a bit weird. I was like, oh no, I'm not walking weird at all. I'm trying to get out of this area so I can get onto the main road so I can go back to my mum's. But then I explained to him that there was meant to be some police officers coming back to pick me up, but obviously I didn't think at the time they was going to come back, even though they said they weren't going to leave me here long. So technically, I was helped, right, because of me getting back. I didn't want to leave it too late, obviously. But as soon as I got away from the hospital, I saw a police car, and then obviously it was the same officers that, you know, picked me up, obviously, and I just looked at the police car thinking, oh, that must be them, and to my surprise, it fucking was them. And obviously, it was the passenger that saw me. As in the colleague, obviously, because the driver didn't see me at first, but his colleague did. So they quickly done a U-turn, and they came back on themselves and they went, "Right, Mark, come on, fella, let's get you inside then." And I was like, "Right, mate." I was like, they were so fucking friendly. But then, before I went back to my mum's, I done a digital statement, told me everything that they needed to know. I could change the statement at any time, but basically they said to me, "We can't guarantee or promise that this will go to court, etc., you know, because due to lack of evidence that they had, and knowingly that I recognised the main one, which was when the grey hoodie, hang on, I just got to move this fucking camera for a second, because I'm getting a bit fucking concerned now. Right, here we go. Knowingly, right, knowing that I described the main one in the grey hoodie and the blonde hair looking like a stone fucking prick, they didn't really get an identification on the other two culprits, because obviously he was too dark, and besides, you know, they didn't really have any leads to that. Obviously, a few days after that, they tried to find CCTV cameras to pick up some CCTV on who these people were, but because of substantial lack of evidence, to this day, they have not been caught, unfortunately. So, which means that the police had to say to my family that I had to move out of my house. And that's exactly what I had to do. This is why I'm here now. So there you have it, guys. That's the reason why it took me so long to update to you guys with a YouTube video, and this is exactly where I am now, temporarily, until I get a new property, or better yet, move out of Birmingham, or wherever I choose to do. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I need to say. But don't worry, guys, this is not a goodbye video. I am going to be coming back to YouTube at some point. It's the fact I don't know when I'll be making a return because of what I've been through. But not to worry, guys. If you're subscribed to me, right, and if you have the notifications on, you will be notified when I'll be back. I'm not going to close off the video by asking you to subscribe. I'm not going to do any of that shit, because this video is too serious for me to do that, and I don't want to do that in this video. So, guys, I'm just wanting to let you know the current situation, what took place, and what I'm planning on doing next, moving forward. So technically, guys, I will see you in the next video. And if there's any haters out there, I don't want to go, ha ha, you got stats, ha ha ha. Well, let me tell you something, guys. The ones who would take the piss at me, what the fuck would you do if you was put in a situation? Would I laugh at you? Absolutely not. So if anyone to laugh about this, thinking it's funny or a joke, you need your fucking head tested. You need your brain examined if you find any of this funny. From what I said throughout this entire video, there obviously must be something fucking wrong with you. You must have your fucking brain wide fucking backwards. You sick fuckers. And I'll mention this to those who may find it funny and amusing. It's no laughing matter when you're on the receiving end of something to the point where you have to defend yourself in order to survive. It's not funny. I defended myself that night, and I'm lucky to this day to still be here. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. And I'll speak to you, or should I say, you will see me soon. Take care.